place.
What? We're lost in this bizarre forest and you like it?
Sure, what's not to like about it?
You may never get home.
That doesn't make sense. Either we're gonna get home and there's no need to worry about anything, or we're not gonna get home and we should just enjoy being here, right? Why don't you let yourself just be wherever you are?
Well, maybe we'll get home soon.
What do you mean you don't know where you are? I thought you said you were bringing us to Adelaide of the pasture.
Oh, I was lying.
Why would you do that?
Suppose I'm a bad guy who does bad things? Just like you, huh?
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, I know what's going on here. You and your sinister plans with these kids. Why else would you be leading them to some mysterious old lady in the woods?
It's not what you think.
Oh, you mean you're not planning a big heist to rob this Adelaide woman blind? It's pretty obvious that you three brigands, after stealing a horse, traveling under the cover at night, attacking men in the woods and lighting forest fires, are not on your way to some old lady's house just to say hello. Yeah.
You're right. Yep, that's exactly what's going on here.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. These lips are sealed. I'm no snitch.
Good. Now leave me alone so I can try to figure out where we are, for Pete's sake. Wait, figure out where in Pete's sake you've taken us.
It doesn't look like it's Pete's sake. That's not what the sign says. Hey, thanks for kidnapping me, you guys. This is great. We didn't kidnap you. You're just, part of the gang. I can join your gang? Oh boy, even better. I'm really looking forward to burgling with you ne'er-do-wells.
Burgling? Is that a real... Holy shit, the continuity in this is really good, because then he uses that in the other episode.
Yeah.
Sure, burgle, rob, lie, steal, cheat. You name it and I've done it. I'm a real bad egg, fellas. Deceit and depravity is all this tainted old heart of mine knows. I'm rotten through and through. An honest-to-goodness criminal. Just like you guys. What? I'm not a criminal. I'm the pilgrim. How did I end up this way, you ask? How did a simple horse of lowly means sink even lower? Well, some may call my tale fantastic. Others may call it terrifying. But me, I call it the Tale of Fred the Horse!
Bum, bum, boom.
All my life, I was an honest horse. Wherever I went, they called me Honest Freddy.
Hey, Honest Freddy.
Hey, but sometimes being honest wasn't so easy. It can get hard to make ends meet.
So do you have any qualifications for this job?
No,
Any useful skills?
not one.
Are you even interested in this line of work?
Oh, absolutely not. Times were tough. The best job I could wrangle was hauling freight on an old barge. The work of mules was a real grind for measly pay, but it was better than nothing.
We need this shipment delivered in 2 days. Can you do it?
I could do it, but it means I won't be able to sleep or take any breaks, and I might collapse from exhaustion and I'll never be able to work again.
Thanks, Fred. I knew I could count on you.
Day in, day out, it was always the same toil and moil. Fred just turned Jewish for a second, I'm sorry.
Well, you can keep the chip.
Toil and moil! I'm trying to do, like, a Italianish accent. Until that one strange night when everything changed. You see, I'd been pushing myself to the absolute limit to tow this freight on time, when I came to an old covered bridge. That's funny. I don't remember seeing that creaky old bridge before. As I considered whether or not my barge could fit under it, I was startled by a stranger coming up the road.
Hey, old mule. Oh, say, do you happen to know if this is St. Leonard's Bridge?
Nope.
Marvelous! I've heard dreadful rumors that those who cross St. Leonard's Bridge don't come out the other side. Glad this bridge is safe. Farewell.
But before I could explain the mix-up, the stranger's carriage disappeared onto the bridge, and then I heard the screaming. Wait, you misunderstood. I meant I don't know if this bridge is...
No, you can't take my own help! Ah!
I rushed to the scene. The carriage sat motionless in the hazy darkness. I approached. Hello? Was that you calling for help? Okay, so this is the Highwayman. You remember the Highwayman?
Yeah.
The what?
You don't remember the Highwayman, Brian?
I don't
Who
think
sings
so.
the song about
I'm
robbing
the
people?
Highwayman.
He does the
Oh,
cat.
okay,
cowboy that he-
awkward.
My
If you remember the Highwayman, do you want to be the Highwayman?
Sure. Nah, weren't me.
As I came to the front of the carriage, I saw a man sitting in the driver's seat. He was dressed in the driver's clothes, but he wasn't the driver. Who are you?
I'm the Highwayman.
What happened to the carriage driver?
You really want to know? Or you want to hand over that burden of yours?
Afraid for my life, I gave the Highwayman everything. Turn Jewish again. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Trying to pretend I'm Italian.
Well,
every
I'm
last
Italian and Jewish, so...
every last barrel and crate from the barge was piled onto his stolen carriage. I was left with nothing but my life.
And you better not squeal a word of this to nobody, or I'll find you where you're sleeping and...
Well, sure. Cross my heart, hope to... straight from the horse's mouth. I won't tell you... I won't tell a soul I ever saw you. You could trust me. I went back home and had to tell my boss that I had lost the freight and failed my duties. My nerves were a complete wreck.
But how could this happen, Fred?
I can't say...
Hey now, I thought they called you Honest Freddy. Now come on, spill the beans.
I'm sorry. I just can't tell you, boss. I wish I could. Yeah, I'm not going to be voicing Fred in the stream. It's just Haley's not been having a good day, so she backed out. She's going to be voicing Fred, and she does an amazing Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
Hey, it's Fred.
Oh,
Brian, you have a line.
The way I see it, if you can't give me a good answer, then I just gotta assume that you stole it all.
Oh, no, boss. It wasn't me. It was...
Lying doesn't suit you, Freddy.
someone else who stole it. Let me finish my line, boss.
You stole it.
But...
Just get out of here, will ya? I don't need no liars and thieves working for me.
I was out on my tail. Weeks passed and things got worse and worse. I couldn't catch a break. No jobs. Nothing. Oops, sorry. Again. No one trusted me. The stigma of a liar and thief followed me everywhere I went.
Liar! Liar!
Deceiver. Thief.
Dishonest Freddy!
Honest Freddy.
Highwayman.
It wasn't me. Honest. I went to clear my good name by telling the... Oh, God. I went to clear my good name by telling them what had happened, but I was exhausted by the ominous warning of the Highwayman. I couldn't get his terrible face out of my head. Oh, I could have sworn. Broke, tired, and hungry, I reached the end of my rope. I just couldn't go on like this any longer. I'd had enough. They think I'm a criminal, do they? They want to call me Dishonest Freddy, do they? Well, I'll show them who's dishonest. I'll show them. I decided to pull a heist. I didn't have any experience being crooked, so I thought I'd start small. I got a tip about a real easy job, a walk in the park.
Hey, who stole my baby's candy?
I did! Oh, shoot. Honesty's a hard habit to break.
That was great.
I was arrested and brought to trial.
And how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor, I stole the candy! Ah, shoot.
Well, I commend your honesty, son. And because this is your first offense, I will be lenient and let you off with a simple warning. But next time... Wait! It's not his first offense, Your Honor! He stole from me before it ain't... I can't read today. Before it ain't that right, Dishonest Freddy!
I was cornered, trapped like a rat. What was I to do? Hi!
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
The truth. So I told them everything. I told them all about St. Leonard's Bridge and the carriage drive-in, the mysterious highwayman who threatened me and stole everything I'd been hauling on the barge. And that's exactly how it happened, Your Honor. Honest true, I couldn't tell anyone because I was afraid for my life.
Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, that's everything.
Well, it's a very fascinating story, but I don't believe a word of it.
You don't? Why not?
Well, Fred, for the simple fact that the only highwayman who ever roamed these parts died on St. Leonard Bridge when it collapsed over 100 years ago.
But that would mean...
Yes, that would mean that you've perjured yourself in a court of law. You're a liar who can't be trusted, and I cannot, in good conscience, allow the likes of you to wander free on our streets. I have no other options but to sentence you to a life of hard labor, working on the canal as a bridge mule for the rest of your days. Fred, where'd he go?
I was long gone. During the judge's sentencing, I quickly slipped out the back and ran as fast as my legs could carry me. It couldn't be 100 years ago, but that would mean No, the highwayman couldn't have... Could he have been a rotoscoped ghost walrus?
Captain
What?
Holloway.
Because he's a reference to the rotoscoped ghost walrus from Betty Boop and Minnie the Moocher.
Oh, okay.
Equally horrifying.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's one of my favorite shorts ever. That's also why the tavern keeper in the same episode sounds like Betty Boop. I made my way down the canal. Night descended and the rain fell upon me. I hadn't slept or eaten a decent meal in weeks. My body grew weak. My head grew foggy. I almost couldn't go on any further. And then through the fog I saw it. St. Leonard's Bridge! I knew it hadn't collapsed. Hello? Anybody here? I didn't see anyone. I didn't hear anyone. But I felt something on my back.
You snitched, didn't ya?
No, I didn't! Well, okay, maybe I may have told them a little bit about what you did to that carriage drive and how you stole my stuff and pretty much everything else I could think of to tell them, but they didn't believe me anyway. I mean, they thought you were dead, but you're not dead, are you? The highwayman never answered me, and I never asked again. But from that day forward, I was forced to travel with the highwayman. A life of crime became the only life I knew. Slowly I learned the ways of an outlaw, the liar, the villain. As I spiraled deeper and deeper into lawlessness, I learned to hide my natural penchant for honesty by masking my voice with convincing and realistic horse sounds. And though I was terrified of the highwayman, what terrified me even more was the thought of returning back to the life of yokedom I'd left behind. And then you guys kidnapped me, and now life is great! Okay, wait a second. First of all, we didn't kidnap you. Second of all, are you trying to say the highwayman was a ghost? Maybe I am. Maybe I ain't. I can't trust the likes of me no more. Not after. What happened?
What happened?
Oh, some may call my tale fantastic. Others may call it terrifying, but me, I call... Wait, stop, no more. It was a great story, Fred. We don't need to hear it again. You don't believe me, do you? No, not really. Whew! That's a relief, because the very last thing the highwayman ever said to me was that if anyone else heard this story, then he'd come to your room in the still of the night, while no one was watching, and drag you off into the darkness, never to be seen again.
Hey, screwballs, miss me? I figured out how to get to Adelaide.
Good, let's get going right now.
Just need to make a little stop first.
Where?
I saw a mansion up the way. I just need to make a quick stop, pick up one or two things.
Oh, I got you.
Whose mansion is it?
Greg, do you two remember your dear Uncle Endicott?
We don't have an Uncle Endicott.
You do now.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see good old Unky Endicott. I'm the highwayman. Make ends meet. Just like any man, I work with my hands. You cross my path, I'll knock you out, drag you off the road, steal your shoes from off your feet. I'm the highwayman, and I make ends meet.